Breaking news. We are hearing something quite different from what we were used to or we thought. We are hearing now that President Muhammadu Buhari is planning to hand over power to PDP. The reason will shock you. The reason will shock you. This is what we are about to bring to you. President Muhammadu Buhari is a very slimy person. Someone you think you are on the same page with, you are working together, and all of a sudden you'll be shocked, at some of the things he is doing or he will do. And right now there are different plans and it's a different ball game altogether. You thought that he means well, and that you are working together and you want to do some things, but this man, his own thinking is quite different, and what we are hearing now is really truly sincerely shocking. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. After 4 weeks of delay, confusion, and deception, President Muhammadu Buhari finally refused on Monday to sign the Electoral Amendment Bill, citing a reef for reason which takes him so long to implement his signature on the past bill. But every leader must at some point face his demons. President Olusegun Obasanjo was in a similar position 20 years ago NDDC when he refused to sign the NDDC bill on grounds of a disagreement with the National Assembly over what percentage of statutory allocation to commissioners should get. Why he postponed and delayed 10% and reduction of the annual budget of oil and gas companies from 3 to 1.5%. The National Assembly wanted 15% statutory allocation to NDDC and 3% from the companies in the end. The former president was overridden by the National Assembly with his own party, the People Democratic Party (PDP), majority at the time. In spite of the hungering and profling of the current All Progressive Congress APC National Assembly, it is imperative that we should know that they are all monsters and are the same people who work together. What the sticking point of the electoral bill now poses to us, but the obvious is very clear. The bill for mandatory primaries, direct primaries by the political parties under the law. The parties may choose their candidates through direct or indirect primaries, or even by voodoo if that's what they prefer. Things fall apart between members of the National Assembly who wants a statutory end to the indirect primaries because they say it's undemocratic and largely labeled to manipulation, and governors who says mandating primaries for party is undemocratic and expensive. The governors have captured the president, and against the public wants, they refuse to he refused to ascertain his signature on the bill, which has made it not to be now. If President Muhammadu Buhari was interested in serving small parties, however, there are secret plots that President Muhammadu Buhari is working with some people, some political members, Magun from the north, who they intend will take over from President Muhammadu Buhari. The real plot is that eventually a northerner will be the one to take over from Buhari, and the person will be from People Democratic Party, and these are part of the things going on. So what we are experiencing or what we are having, these are still speculations, largely, if you want to say. These are still speculations because at the moment we are not totally sure. Okay, we are still in between, that position, that decision as to, what could potentially happen. But the truth of it is that every one of us have got a duty to rise up and not to allow oppression to hold us down. The things that are going on currently in the country shows to every one of us, that we cannot continue to pretend, in the face of all that is happening. There are people who you think, okay, who you think mean well for the nation. In fact, it will shock you to know that they are the very devils, so to say, the very, very devils who are doing all that they're doing to ensure that Nigeria perpetually remains where it is today. You think that they mean well for the nation. You think they want things to change, but my dear, not so. Not so. Not so. So my people, we must continue to speak out against wrongdoing. President Muhammadu Buhari, the North, instead of them to concentrate, instead of my brothers and sisters from the North, okay, to concentrate on the insecurity and all that is going on so that people can come out and live in safety, all they are still talking about, you know it's still holding on to the reins of leadership, because power is very strong, and people wants to retain power so that they can have their say, while others are subordinate. They are the ones calling the real deal. So this is part of what is going on. This is part of what is happening right now. Listen, guys, we must come out of every form of oppression and all these things going on and ensure that there is truth, transparency, and that people are not kept down. So President Muhammadu Buhari is right now plotting with some people from northerners from People Democratic Party, so that they can take over. I don't know. Initially, we got the alleged information that was going to be former President Ebele Goodluck Jonathan, but now that one has died down, and we're hearing now that Buhari, who Buhari really wants to hand over to, is rather in the People Democratic Party. We'll wait. 2023 is around the corner. But once we say Happy New Year, every candidate who is interested in the position, all will be revealed for all to see. It will not be long anymore. You will see every one of them will come out of their hiding. Every one of them. So we'll be patient. Patience, they say, is a virtue. We will be patient and we'll see how these things unfold. You see, we'll get to see how these things unfold. Let's continue to pray that God will help us in this nation. Because the people you thought, mean well, you'll be shocked. They are the very people who are calling doing the evil and all the atrocities in this nation. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.